Yo, what is going on? I just started the video with my Apple Watch. Can you see that? That's kind of cool. I can see myself. I like that. I'm still trying to figure out how I can use this Apple Watch. Like now I have it, so I also want to use it, and it just takes a while to get familiar with the features and then find out which features are actually relevant for me. Anyway, welcome to the monthly update, August 2023. I'm in the USA. Right now, I'm in the apartment of one of the best friends of Tiara, because we slept here last night. Because yesterday, on the 1st of September, I wanted to film this video yesterday, but didn't have the time. We had a little welcome back party for Tiara, and it was also our anniversary. And yeah. Okay, I'm first gonna talk about what's happening, where I am, and that kind of stuff. Just updates from the last few weeks. And then business shortly, health, fitness, and about my relationship with cannabis and alcohol I want to talk. So we are in Madison, Wisconsin. Tiara's parents, they have a lake house half an hour out of town. It's really nice, like on the lakefront, really cool. They're in the process of selling it. So actually, it got on the market just 2 days ago, I think, and people are very interested because it doesn't happen often that a house that is directly at the front of a lake is being sold. So it's quite likely that we have to move out in the next few weeks while we're here, which is interesting. Which then I think would mean that we would rent an apartment in the city in Madison, which I think would be super cool, because right now, what we have decided, Yara and me, is to rent an office. So initially we thought we could just work in this house at the lake, but because there are showings now, it has to look super perfect, super clean. We can't just build a workstation somewhere and leave our stuff there. So then that wasn't an option anymore. And now, for the first time, like just in the last few days, but we get up in the morning, get in the car, drive to our office, which is a smaller office inside of a co-working space, and then work from there. And then we go home in the evening, and it's kind of cool. I like it to have this, separation where, at home is home, and then I go to work instead of just working from home or working from like wherever, a cafe or. Yeah, so that's interesting. It's quite an investment. We pay $930 per month plus $200 sign up fee or something. So let's say 1,000 per month. But yeah, it's an investment in our business ultimately, and we have cool height adjustable standing desks, so that's pretty exciting because I wanted to have a desk like this for a long time. It's also something that you can't just buy if you're traveling all the time, right? Which brings me to the next step. So we definitely want to find a place to live long term. I don't really see right now what the best strategy could be, because we have to book a flight as soon as possible from here back to Europe. So then where do we fly to? Do we want to first, or do we want to look online to find an apartment that, maybe that's a little too crazy to just find an apartment, sign a lease for a year or two without even having been in the city, probably, or in an apartment for sure. So I don't know. Maybe we go to a city in an Airbnb and then get a feeling for the city and maybe change again. But it's also in the middle of our program still, so we really don't want to move a lot. Yeah. So once this is figured out, oh, I'm gonna be so happy. And once we have found our apartment, I'm gonna be even happier. I'm really looking forward to it. Um, yeah, there's also like some rumors of, another lockdown season or whatever happening this winter. So it's just good if you are at a place where like I want to be here for a long time. So yeah, and then yesterday we talked to Diarra's friends, and talking about, oh, I'm playing hockey here and pickleball here, and it's like, yes, that's what I want. It's just a routine of different sports and different people that I do sports with. So I'm really looking forward to when that's happening. Yeah, so yesterday was our anniversary, 1 year, kind of officially. We chose the 1st of September as the official beginning date of this relationship. And I made a post on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, a lot has happened in that first year of our relationship already, which is exciting. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to what's happening in the second year, how we're expanding, new experiences we're gonna have. Yeah, business, just quickly, because we also have recorded a video not long ago on the Business Couple channel. But yeah, we have 6 spots of our program. 4 of them are already sold. We have 3 more people who are interested, and we haven't been super active, like reaching out to new people in the last week, or actually like almost 2 weeks, because traveling here, getting selling, finding a co-working space, all of those things were also important. Yeah, and one thing I just want to mention that I think we're doing a good job of not stressing out about it. Like, of course, we want to sell it out, but also if it doesn't happen, it's fine. Like, it's the first round. We're setting up our marketing systems, and yeah. So sometimes when we get into this, like, oh, we're not moving fast enough. Like, we wanted to get this done and this and this, and then we just remember we don't need to get any of this done. Yeah, it would be cool, but like, let's not, work 24 hours a day or just stress out about it. So that's cool. And then I now have a personal trainer, and so that's going pretty well. I think there's like some adjustments in the training itself that can be made, and I really want or need a pull-up bar for the training. And on the lake house, there is no pull-up bar. Like, there's no bar where I can make pull-ups. I could maybe find like something else to put a towel through and then just use that. But close to the co-working space, there's a playground, and I can do pull-ups there. So maybe next week we will drive really early to the co-working space, and then I do my workout there, and they have a shower in the building. So yeah, that's cool. And then, yeah, about health in general. So since we've been here, we've had quite a bit of like different fast foods, or like just, I don't know, even a sandwich with gluten, like pretty okay food for, I guess, normal people. But for me, this is like, yeah, just food that my body is not used to anymore, and that it's just not healthy, right? So I can see my skin is not as clear, and the reason, like, first, I'm super curious, and Diarra is like, oh, this is great and this is cool, you should try this. And then also we are starting our anti-candida diet soon, so this is like the last chance basically to eat whatever we want before 4 to 6 weeks of very strict, no carbs, no sugar, no sweet fruits, like none of that stuff. Let's see, is it still recording? Let me just check quickly. Yeah, okay, almost done. Yeah, so we gotta start in a few days, and I'm excited. It's gonna be probably, yeah, I don't know. No, I'm excited actually, like, because I know it's good for me, and then I don't have to, do I want to try this burger or do I want to try this? No, there's a clear decision. This is okay, this is not okay. And yeah, we have to figure out how to, bring our food to the co-working space, because you literally can't buy food anywhere. It's like super difficult to find food just outside that we could order that fits the criteria. But yeah. Sorry. So the last topic is cannabis and alcohol. So we've been 3.5 months in Sweden and had zero cannabis. I think I had like one glass of wine in this one restaurant. Yeah. And with alcohol, like, yeah, I don't need alcohol at all. But yesterday we had a little get together, and I had 2 gluten-free beers on an empty stomach, and that was like perfect. It was enough, and I feel great today. No hangover. Yeah, so I think, and that brings me to another point here. We listened to an episode, Aubrey Marcos podcast, great conversation that they had about drugs and medicine. When is it a drug? When is it a medicine? And yeah, I feel like both are okay, right? And it was good to hear them talk about, how they sometimes are like, okay, I just want to, have fun, and that's fine. And sometimes I want to do a ceremony and be really in the ceremonial space with a certain substance, right? Using it as a medicine. So I feel like with alcohol, I'm like super clear. Usually I never drink, but if I want to drink in a social situation and I have like 2 beers like yesterday, that's cool, that's okay. And then with cannabis, which I had a way more of a history with cannabis than with alcohol. So there were definitely phases of my life where I used it daily and not in a kind of ceremonial way. And yeah, now I'm really trying to find out, okay, how has this medicine a place in my life? And it's not in social situations, really. It can be like, yeah, fun to be out and in a park and the sun is shining and I play frisbee or I play table tennis. I love, or like even other pickleball is probably a lot of fun when I'm high, I could imagine. But really the benefit of the medicine I get when I'm on my own and I can just think. I can just reflect. I'm maybe in nature. I'm having my journal and yeah, do visioning, ideation. Yeah, and I also recently realized that a lot of people like to smoke and then eat, and actually I don't like it. It's when I'm high, I'm like, sure, I can get into like munchies and just eat a lot different things, and which is super not good for me, not good for anyone to just overeat like that. um but also, yeah, very often I lose my appetite. So I realized, yeah, for me, maybe, I eat something, and then I use cannabis, and then I don't eat anymore. Maybe I have like a few pieces of fruit if I want it, but that's it. Yeah, and I'm also just listening to this podcast recently. I'm really excited to have more space in my life, and also being in a country or wherever, in a place where um, some of those other substances are legal. I'm really excited to get more into the psychedelic therapy space and have some more experiences there. Um, Sitting with ayahuasca again. I feel like, yeah, it's time soon. Oh, and I definitely also want to do a darkness retreat soon. yeah, maybe maybe in Germany. Yeah. So I feel like what has been missing a little bit over the last maybe 2 years or so is this deep work with my consciousness, on my consciousness, um, healing work, you could say. And I've consciously not put a focus on it because, like, yeah, this is a period in my life to focus on building a business and doing other things. But I'm looking forward to, yeah, having that space, and getting back into, yeah, this world a little bit more. Cool, awesome, that's it. Yeah, monthly update from for August, and I can't wait to work with other people making videos and making those a lot more fun and cool, and still, not a lot of time investment on my side. Yeah, soon, soon it's gonna happen. All right, thank you for watching. Peace. Oh, can I use my? Let's see. Can I use this? Yeah, stop.